The elderly population is increasing rapidly, and 86% of our housing stock is over 35 years old. It's so complicated to have someone stay in their home sometimes if they need a roof, if they need a wheelchair ramp or a step-in shower. But it's such a basic need that we cannot turn our backs on the people who need us the most. Rebuilding Together Dayton is commonly known for National Rebuilding Day, which is always the last Saturday in April. However, there is so much more to Rebuilding Together Dayton. Neighbor Care is our year-round program throughout Montgomery County, where we handle home modifications and somewhat urgent repairs for homeowners in need. Our seasonal Safe at Home program is year-round, with seasonal initiatives in the spring with Rebuilding Day, the summer with the seasonal revitalization programs, in the fall with Heat the Town, and in the winter with falls prevention and fire safety. The need is growing every year. The average cost of a modification is around $5,000. The average annual expense for assisted living is $30,000. So it's much more cost effective to keep people in their homes with a few modifications than it would be to put them in an assisted living facility. DP&L has been involved for the past 15 to 17 years with Rebuilding Together. This year they invited us to apply for a signature grant to expand our program to the seasonal Safe at Home.
I'm blessed to work for a company that's been serving in the Miami Valley for over 100 years, and we're always looking for great partnerships within our community, and Rebuilding Together Dayton is one of those. Dayton Power and Light sees the benefit of Rebuilding Together Dayton, and we really want to make sure that it's a program that is living and growing within our community.
Corporations can support Rebuilding Together Dayton by providing their employees to work on a project, by also sponsoring the house. They can provide the materials and supplies to get the work done. For every dollar raised by Rebuilding Together Dayton, another $4 is generated in kind labor and materials.
Rebuilding Together Dayton is a fantastic organization for companies and corporations to get involved with. Our whole company gets together on Rebuilding Day. We actually sponsor at least one house. So we're out there working amongst friends, helping a community member.
On National Rebuilding Day 2015, to celebrate our 20th anniversary, we selected 20 homes in the Westwood neighborhood. We had the entire University of Dayton's football team working on a house. They worked fantastic. They worked hard all day.
I think they did a nice job. Thank you to everyone who had a hand.
I'm so passionate about Rebuilding Together Dayton because housing is such a basic need. And when I saw the impact that Rebuilding Together Dayton can have on our community and the lives of people living in our neighborhoods, I knew that's what I had to do with my life.